Hello mga kamami, ito pala yung video namin na pumunta kami ng Vatican City. So ayan yung border ng Vatican and the Rome. Kung makikita nyo dyan sa video, yung castle. Tinatawag natin yung Castle Sant'Angelo, the Castle of the Holy Angel. So pagtawid namin dyan sa bridge na yan, so Vatican City na siya. So tinatawag nilang Hadrian Bridge yung yung border ng Vatican and Rome. So tatawid tayo diyan para makapunta tayo sa Vatican Church and Vatican Museum and then the Sistine Chapel also. So Vatican Palace, this is the residential of our Pope within the city of walls. So, in 1929, it has resided in Vatican City, which was established as an independent state. So, in 1929, it became independent state na ang Vatican City. So, habang naglalakad kami dyan, ayan, yung anak ko nag-aas ng lollipop. So, habang naglalakad kami dyan, may nakita kami dyang guard na tinatawag nilang Swiss Guard. So, ang Vatican City have own telephone system, post office, garden, astronomical observatory, radio station, banking system, and meron din silang own pharmacy as well. At yun nga yung na-mention ko kanina, ang Vatican ay mayroon tinatawag na Swiss Guard. Ang Swiss Guard, sila yung responsible for the personal safety of our Pope since 1506. So, almost lahat ng supplies nila, including the food, the water, the electricity, and gas, ay imported. At hindi ito nilalagyan ng tax. Kita natin siya. So, yan yung pinaka-border natin. Pinaka-border ng Vatican and Rome. So, ayan, patawid na kami, pero careful pa rin kami that time. Kasi may mga pickpocketers yung punuan nagdudukot ba. So, ito yung pinaka-view sa loob ng Vatican Square. Ayan. So, ayun yung dome. Yan, dyan tayo pupunta. Ayan na, nasa St. Peter's Square na tayo. Ang St. Peter's Square ay nagmula noong April 18, 1506, headed by the Pope Julius II. So, makikita natin dyan ang St. Peter Basilica or Vatican Church. So, dito sa St. Peter Basilica or Vatican Church, makikita nyo yung mga columns dyan sa harapan. So, yung columns na yan ay made in Doric order. As we can see above also of that columns or basilica have 140 statues of saints. So, ito yung kabuuan ng Vatican Square. Magmula dun sa column hanggang paikot. So, ayan, may malaki ring big Christmas tree. Yan yung mga columns. Nasa taas niyan may mga Pope statues and the fountains. So, sa likod dyan kami pupunta kasi nandun ang Vatican Museum, Sistine Chapel, and St. Peter of Basilica also is here. So, hindi muna kami pupunta dyan mismo sa simbahan kasi napakahaba ng pila. So, unahin na lang muna namin yung Vatican Museum and the Sistine Chapel. Nandyan na yung mga sculpture ng saints. So, inside the Vatican Church, under the Basilica floor, doon natin makikita ang himlayan ni St. Peter or San Pedro at ng iba pang mga popes, including John Paul II. Ito, naglalakad kami not far from Basilica going to Vatican Museum and the Sistine Chapel. So, habang naglalakad kami, may nag-offer ng ticket sa amin. Marami naman nagbebenta ng ticket dyan, pero yung sa amin kasi, nabook na ng asawa ko that time kasi more expensive kapag sa kanila ka bumili.
Tomorrow, the church is closed for other public.
Yeah, tomorrow is closed because Pope will be here tomorrow. It's okay. So, habang naglalakad tayo papunta sa Sistine Chapel. So, ang Sistine Chapel is the most famous chapel in the world. So, it's a private chapel of our Pope. Dito rin nangyayari ang botohan for new Pope since 1492. Sistine Chapel also comes from Pope Sixtus IV. So, pinangalan kay Pope Sixtus IV ang Sistine Chapel. Ang pinakaunang mass on this, dito sa Sistine Chapel ay nangyari noong August 15, 1483. Pag-enter natin sa Vatican Museum, ito na agad yung makikita natin. Yung tinatawag na Chiaramonti Museum. Aim is creating a space to display the three sister arts together. Yun yung tinatawag nating sculpture, architecture, and paintings. Ito rin yung tinatawag nating Hall of the Animals or Belvedere Palace or Octagonal Courtyard. Ito yung mga collection ng papal and he decided to display here in museum. Isa sa pinaka-famous statue here ay ang Perseus with the head of Medusa. Ito yung nakikita nyo sa video. The octagonal courtyard display the most impressive Roman statue at ito ay Apollo Belvedere and the Laocoon. Apollo Belvedere is the one of the most beautiful statue in the world and one of the most important statue in Vatican. Apollo was Greek and Roman god of sun, archery, music, and poetry. The other one is Laocoon group statue, shows Trojan priest, Laocoon and his two sons being attacked by serpent sent by god Apollo. Ito yon, the Laocoon. Ito naman yung rooms ng Immaculate Conception. The depiction starts from the ceiling with the scenes allude to the virtues of the Virgin Mary and continue all the way to the east wall. Makikita din natin sa paintings ang coronation ng ating Birheng Maria followed the proclamations. Ito naman si Belvedere Torso. Ito yung pinaka-highly admired in Renaissance for its powerful modeling. Ito rin yung most admired artist. Ngayon, lalabas tayo and pupunta tayo sa another chapel. Ito yung tinatawag nilang Chapel of Urban VIII. This is the private chapel of all department that was used by the Pontiff as a papal residence year century. So, ito rin yung tinatawag nilang hall filled with tapestries in Vatican Museum and the beautiful commode ceiling. So, dito sa Vatican Gallery of Tapestry, makikita natin yung heart of Vatican Museum. Ito yung tinatawag nilang Heart of Vatican Museum dahil sa tapestries are made of wool, silk, silver, gold thread by using textile material. So dito, it's between the Gallery of Candelabra and Gallery of Maps. So this tapestry are literally story of Pope Urban VIII and our Jesus Christ. So dito, depicting stories of our life of Jesus Christ, the most moving tapestry is the slaughter of the innocent. So ang ibig sabihin nun, pinag-utos ni King Harold na patayin yung mga babies under age of 2. The idea was looking for the new king who had been born. Ito ay si Jesus Christ natin. But of course, it didn't work. So ito yung mga story niyan na nakikita natin sa tapestry. So ito yung story of Jesus Christ and the resurrection. Dito makikita natin si Pope Urban VIII. So after nito, makikita na natin yung the Gallery of Maps. So ngayon pasok na tayo sa, papasok na kami niyan sa the Gallery of Map. Makikita to sa west side of Belvedere Courtyard. Pinapakita dito ang painted na topographical maps ng Italia. Ayan. Isa ito sa gigantic mural with frescoes on both sides of the maps. Ayan, makikita nyo naman both sides of the map. Ito ay isa sa pinaka interesting artwork. Ang Gallery of the Map consists 40 frescoes of maps, so shown and detailing the Italian region and the papal's properties. As you can see also sa video, yung ceiling napakagandang tingnan, no? Golden. So sa ceiling na yan, pinapakita dyan yung mixture ng saints, martyrs, apostles, at iba't ibang importanteng figures ng Christianity. So, ngayon i-enjoy natin yung view, the maps, and the ceilings. So dito, mayroon dyan mini shop na pwede kayong bumili ng rosary, souvenir, ref magnet. Yan, dyan sa gilid na yan. So, naka-display. Ang Sistine Chapel ay divided into 9 panels. So the last panel, Michelangelo painted depicts of God separating light from the darkness also. Some researchers report that Michelangelo hid the human brain stem, eyes, and optic nerve of man inside the figure of God. The subject of the fresco, or the above the ceiling, tells the story of the creation of the heaven and earth. Then second, yung followed by the creation of Adam and Eve. Pang-tatlo is expulsion from the Garden of Eden. At yung pang-apat is Noah and the Great Flood. The most famous fresco here is The Last Judgment. It is located on the altar wall, painted by Michelangelo, of course. Among the various exhibition halls na pinuntahan natin inside the museum, meron din silang Museum of Egyptian Art. So, display dito yung mga numerous example of sculptures, mummies, including na yung Mesopotamian and cuneiform tablets and seal. Collecting.
Yeah, collection. Just a museum.
Can you click me? So, ayun nga, natapos na yung tour namin inside the Vatican and Sistine Chapel. So, ayan, paglabas namin, naghahanap na kami ng restaurant na pwede namin kainan. So, kasi talagang nagutom kami sa sobrang lawak ng Vatican Museum and the Sistine Chapel. So, ayun nga. So, habang naglalakad-lakad kami dyan, nakakita kami ng isang restaurante na may mga Pinoy. So, sabi ko kay Mac na doon tayo kain. Then, the Pinoy gave us more food. And of course, he gave us extra free pizza. So, normally here in Rome, no? So, ang daming mga Pinoy, even when we went to Florence also. So, the hotel we stayed there, mostly the crews and the staff are Pinoy. So, nakilala naman nila ako kasi yung features na mukha ko is mukhang Pinoy, sometimes Chinese. Charot. So, ayun nga. So, after namin kumain, naglalakad-lakad kami. Ayan, no, may nagtitinda sa bangketa. Oh. Kala nyo, sa Divisoria lang may nagtitinda ng ganyan, no?
We cannot go. You see, it's locked. You see the barrier there? How to go? Huh?
Vatican. Ulan ng konti.
Tired walking through.
Bukas sarado. Yung church kasi si Pope. Punta si Pope bukas here. Mag-misa siya bukas. Ayan. So ayun, palabas na kami ng Vatican. Ayun sa likod ko, yan yung St. Peter Basilica. So palabas na kami, ginawa ko dyan. Tapos dumaan kami sa isang pharmacy there. Pumili kami ng hindi ko alam kung anong binili namin, water and basta gamot ata yun, gamot sa sakit ng tiyan. Ewan ko, hindi ko na maalala.
Okay, okay. I just take out my tongue. Yeah. Yeah. Gandhi. Gandhi bachchi. Huh?